Well, good morning, everybody. It's time for another delicious edition of Texas Oatmeal. You can see we are definitely not in the garage today. We're in South Dakota, Deadwood, South Dakota to be specific. We're parked on Main Street for the show and shine. We've been here for a couple days, so I'm going to show you some of the ride up, some of the mishaps, some things that we aren't very excited to show you, but we need to show you craziness that we've had as we came up here. But I'm going to film some of this show and shine and get back to that here in a minute. So welcome to Deadwood. This is not a sight you will ever want to see on a road trip. Billy laying on the ground fixing suspension of a Vanderhaal with his wife's Vanderhaal right here, also torn apart. And the support is provided by the very thing that caused the issue.
Yep,
that was in the road. They both hit it, and we got severe casualty here. That's not very good. And we can't fix this with a 10mm wrench, Ken, so don't even start.
How about super glue? I got super glue.
We might super glue, duct tape, zip ties, things like that. And then Jamie hit it as well too, so she's got a bend here, and she got a big giant hole. You can't see it on camera, but there's a big giant hole in here too, where hers ripped apart. So that thing did some major damage. So we're somewhere in Nebraska. We've all made it here. We're all kind of traveling separately. We had some 5 a.m. people. Oh, we're in Palisade, Nebraska. Oh yeah, look, there's a sign right there. So we had some people leave at 5, some people leave 7. I just got here. This group left at 5. And well, we caught the 5 a.m. people clearly, because they've been sitting here for a couple hours. We got a game plan. We got several people from the Vanderhaal community helping or trying to help whenever they can. We're gonna piece these things back together as best we can out of the 2 of them, and maybe get one drivable and figure out what to do with the other. Jamie's is pretty bad. Her suspension's pretty collapsed on the frame. I'll show you that. So Jamie's shock is actually all pushed over that way. You can see the frame here is bent and ripped through, and like that bolt is up against the frame. Of course her shock is all pushed against the frame. You can see here it's pushed it out. So she's donezo. So yeah, I don't know what to say. We're gonna get this fixed or whatever. Hopefully get back on the road at some point today. Then maybe make it to Deadwood. See you there. Alright, so we're about to head out for the ride. People are hauling butt to get around the corner and get staged. Jamie and Billy are gonna take the Carmel, brand new Carmel, for the day. They may or may not. We'll know here shortly if this ends up being their new ride.
That's right.
We'll fill you in time. All right, so we've got everybody in line, lined up. I'm pretty far back. I kind of wanted to be back further because, you know, I want to be able to get video of people in front of me because, you know, if people aren't right up on the back of me, you can't hardly see them right, and then you just see the lights on them anyways. As I get the Slingshot coming up next to me here. And a few behind me, but for the most part I'm at the back, which is where I wanted to be for this ride. This is Paul's ride that he's planned for the whole week. Obviously get all the auto cycles, anything with a steering wheel that you sit in, whatever his rule is for this. So Slingshots and Vanderhalls basically.
Out in the desert, we go shooting all the time.
It's gonna be a long walk. I just realized how many are up there.
How many are there? 30?
I don't know. This is a lot. Heck no. So we stopped at Black Hills Power Sports, which is the Vanderhall Black Hills dealer. They invited us over for pizza. We checked out some of their little stock Carmels and rides and other motorcycles and stuff inside. They've made a deal with Billy and Jamie to get them back on the road to have a ride to go ride home. That white Carmel that I showed earlier, that's theirs. They own it now. These guys took care of them. Brock was their salesman. He took care of them, made it happen. So big shout out to Black Hills Power Sports, you know, Vanderhall of Black Hills. They made it happen. Okay, so we've been here for a couple days and figured I should show you guys the house that we stayed in, or staying in. By the time you watch this, stayed in. It's gorgeous because Sarah, our executive officer of housing, or whatever her title is that she doesn't get paid for, she's amazing. So this is the upstairs, tons of seating, living room, and the upstairs balcony is just amazing. Got a grill, got a little playground down there for Billy. And this view, the first night we were here, there was a storm and it came up over this. We all sat out here, you know, just sat out here and watched the storm come. Tons of lightning. It was really cool, but my GoPros are no good at nighttime views, so I didn't film it. Let me show you downstairs real quick, and then we'll go out to the garage and guess I already filmed the garage some, but I'm gonna give you a proper tour of the garage. So, coming downstairs. Bedroom stuff back there. A little living area. This entire like game area, the pool table, the foosball table, this huge bar, little classicade, arcade game. It's not on. It was on earlier. I don't know how to make it turn on. It was on. I played a little game of Miss Pac-Man on it. Oh, it's unplugged for some reason. This is my bed. It's very nice. Single little mattress on the cushions from the couch. And then the downstairs patio. Not quite as nice as upstairs, but still pretty awesome. You know, just direct access out into this little back area and the jacuzzi. We have not used the jacuzzi yet. It's been kind of hot. We don't really want to get in it. But the master bedroom, the master bathroom is awesome. That's where I've been personally taking showers because I'm bougie like that. But check this out. So, huge jacuzzi tub, which I have not been in. Double sink, blah, 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 whatever. Nothing special there. But this shower, this is where it's at. Got the dual heads. I've never showered in a dual head shower. And let me tell you, if you haven't showered in a dual head shower, you ain't living life. super one right here. Boom! Killed them both! First Pigtail Bridge. It's the C.C. Gideon Tunnel. This is the first Pigtail Bridge. And I don't know who's honking and why they're honking, or if they just are honking to honk. No, they're just honking to honk through the tunnel. That's cool. So I'm gonna let them get up ahead of us for a second, because then I want to go cool like through the tunnel and then down the bridge. Down the bridge. The bridges are so cool.
Hey Mike, we wrapped this ourselves too.
You wrapped it? Oh, it looks good.
We were walking around doing some shopping after you guys at lunch today, and we heard you doing another thing on your death trike.
Okay.
We found the perfect thing for you because I've noticed you're driving around with the sunglasses. So,
okay.
We're just bringing a lot of trinkets to it. Should weigh 2,000 pounds.
Oh, those are awesome.
Yeah!
Those are cool.
what is this?
Some new riding goggles.
Yeah, we saw your goggles and we saw these for his death trike.
Right.
Nice.
Watch your sunglasses.
Mike, your head is getting bigger by the minute.
Yeah. Oh, I need to tighten them up a little bit.
You need a top hat now, dude.
You're right. Like, who has one?
I don't know. Who's got a top hat?
That's bad to the bone.
Run.
Michael has won first place in People's Choice Award. Well deserved. Michael! Yay!
I got
What
a
does
little
this say?
overwhelmed.
First place, People's Choice.
That's right.
Show and shine.
Show and shine.
Extra prizes on the bottom. They are providing $200 and $100 meal coupon or gift certificate to Deadwood Mountain Brand. Okay, so you have a $300 prize underneath here. And that goes to that beautiful Vanderhall Venice that is owned by Tony Shidler.
Ooh, nice. All right, so it's kind of a hike up here, even though it's just, you know, concrete the whole way, and it's actually really nice down there. It's still just kind of asphalt or whatever it is here. It's still a pretty good hike, and I'm out of shape. So getting up here is, I'm kind of out of breath. But last year we didn't even come to the Devil's Tower. We stayed on the side of the road over there where we took some pictures. I did that with a big group just now, and decided we'd come all the way in and get real close to it, because I mean, that's pretty cool, right? You can keep going around there, maybe get a little closer. I'm not sure. I'm tired. This is as far as I'm going. So I'm gonna go back down the hill and go to the visitor center, see if there's something to drink, maybe something to eat, and get out of here. But yeah, that's pretty cool. Devil's Tower. I can actually say I went to it now, so. And just like that, we are back from an amazing trip, mostly. So other than the drive up with crazy logs in the middle of the road and all that nonsense, pretty good trip overall. In case you didn't notice, Jamie and Billy ended up with a new car. So on the way home, Billy stopped in, grabbed his car, threw a 10mm wrench Band-Aid back underneath the ball joint, and drove it home. So Billy drove it back from North Carolina that way, and it held up, so he did it again this time. Threw the ball joint back in there, put a 10mm underneath it, drove it home, because then it made it where he only had to go get Jamie's. So Jamie's is done. That's why they bought the Carmel. So there's no more Vixen. It's been a few days. Actually, I just came back from Cars and Coffee that some of us got together for, and Jamie has named her new Carmel that's in this video, Moxie, M-O-X-I-E. As for everything else, I mean, again, smooth ride home. Didn't really film any of it because, you know, we were just trying to get home. It was hot. It was like 109 at some point, and we were just ready. We got stuck in some traffic. Just nothing super eventful on the way home other than just driving quickly, safely, and quickly to get home and try to beat some of the weather, which we didn't really do. It was just hot. When we got to Oklahoma, it was hot. So that's really it. I mean, it was a good event. We had like triple the Vanderhalls this year than we did last year, and that's pretty amazing. So thanks to Teresa and Paul and everybody that organizes that event. It went really smoothly. They're changing over hands. Teresa's going to step down, and a new girl's stepping up. Hopefully, I mean, it goes just as smooth next year, because I think we're all planning on going next year. So I know this was a really long video. If you're still here at this point, which I know some of you are, 'cause some of you watch them all the way through, and I appreciate that. I make an extra like 30 cents or something if you watch the whole video. But if you're all the way here, this is our little goofy award ceremony we put on. It was super impromptu. We were going to do it at our Connor's Car Show NTVO anniversary thing, but people had to leave early, so we didn't get around to doing it. We saved these trophies for Deadwood. So that's gonna be it for today. Stick around if you want to watch the nonsense award ceremony that we did, and we'll see you guys next time.
Peace.
You must be blinded by the lights. You came to shine here. Watch it look daytime in the night. We bring the vibes here. We full of life, you keep the change. Keep the change. They hate and say we went and changed. I say the same. You must be blinded by the lights.
Oh no.
You must be blinded by the lights.
The death trike has claimed a victim.
That was take one. Take two. Go.
You missed the first take, but he's gonna do it again.
Let's see. So quick recap. We have these little baby trophies that are very expensive, plastic. Don't lose them or break them. So in no particular order, except for the last one, and it'll be funny. The very first award is going to Mr. Billy White.
Woo!
Oh, nice.
It is the Sore Thumb Award. Somewhat true, maybe very true. He's very hangry sometimes. But we love him.
A lot of times.
We love him no matter what. He's always willing to help everybody.
Yep.
Really, Sore Thumb Award.
Yay!
Speech.
No speeches.
Save your speeches for the end. Okay, so the next award is kind of a serious award. It goes to Mr. Ryan Weeks for the baldest tires.
Oh, yes. Ryan. Yes. Hey, Ryan, I'll set up a GoFundMe for you.
Okay, so this would have gone to someone else had disaster not struck. But now we have probably the newest vehicle, I'm pretty sure, in the whole group. Would be the brand new Carmel that Jamie has purchased after her little disaster. She gets the least modified award.
Oh. Nice.
Thank you. I'd like to say thank you to the Academy.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so we all know that stickers add horsepower. So the one that has the most horsepower clearly is Chad with the most stickers. Okay, this was a close race to the dirtiest car award. It was down to Ross and Dan and Patty, really Patty's.
Yeah.
She has the dirtiest Vanderhall award. All right, so most miles on the odometer. Roy, how many do you have? 38,000. Does anyone have more than 38,000 miles on their car?
Dang.
So Roy has more.
Woo!
And after this, they're going to Wisconsin and New York.
No, Ryan was only a little over 30. 31. Yeah, that's crazy. Okay, so has anyone traveled to this event more than 2,200 miles? How many?
Whoa, no.
2,200 miles. So, roughly, right? It should be Damien, the most miles driven from.
Woo!
Orlando, Texas, here. Crazy. Okay. So, everyone. Too long. Okay, so everyone voted for their favorite Vanderhall out of everybody that was here, and it should have been the Death Trike. I don't know why I didn't win my own little trophy, but we'll get to that in a minute. The winner is Ken and Sandy in the Laguna.
Yeah.
So someone must buy a Laguna so they can stop winning.
Can I please say that Trish, Sarah, Michael, and Tony all tied for second. So just a heads up, y'all got some competition.
With one vote each.
No, they were a very close second place.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, so the most important word of the night. I really couldn't do this without him. He is probably the coolest guy here. He's definitely the most famous. It is the award for the most guns on a Vanderhall, and I gladly accept it.
Well deserved.
You had to get your own award.
He had to get an award trophy, so I had to get my own. Okay, now Jamie's up.
I'm going to do the drawing, but first I want to really say thank you all for coming here tonight. I was telling Trisha earlier, I rode with Billy on his motorcycle for a while and I really didn't feel included. I got the Vanderhall, was riding with the Harleys, I still didn't feel included. And I was like, you know, you're going to have to create this environment that you want to be a part of. And so I started NTVO, and then Michael joined, and people started slowly trickling in. And now we have like 735 people on the page. I mean, that's a big deal to me. For thousands of followers, I know that's a lot. But I really appreciate each and every one of you for taking time out of your vacation to come here and, you know, just show support for one another and show support for us. I want this to feel like an exclusive event, but I want everybody to feel included. So I do appreciate each and every one of you, and those of you who are new to Vanderhall, I welcome you. And those of you who have been here a while, I'm glad you're still here. I do want this to be, you know, just something that's an ongoing thing, and you're now all a part of the Vander fam. So I'm gonna do this is my own personal Vanderhall bag from the Christmas party. We have to downsize what we take back to Texas because we brought so much stuff here. So who is Roscoe?
That's me.
Oh.
Roscoe.
You didn't know that.
So there you go.
Yeah, I wanted to get this for Liz.
There you go, good.
And then the little Nomi ornaments. This is what I gave at our Christmas party. I actually made all of these by hand, and these are just left over from our party. So I thought that maybe somebody would like to be an NTVO Nomi. And there was actually only 3 people that wanted these. So
They're all winners. Yay.
oh no, wait, no, sorry, wrong cup.
Oh. False alarm.
Dawn, do you have a preference?
I like that little one that was.
Okay.
Yay!
Congrats, Don.
Thank you, Damien.
And then Hallmark card.
Hey.
You have a preference? Okay. And then Trish.
Nice.
Thank you.
And the next thing we'll do is the patch. Brian O'Hare.
Brian, nice.
All right, Brian.
Finally a member, Brian.
You're finally patched.
You're patched in, buddy.
Well, I guess it's Carmen's now.
So, I have a little story for these posters. We went to the Vanderhall factory in December, us and the Scots, and they actually let us take a tour. They didn't allow us to take any photos, so we didn't really announce that we got to go in. But that warehouse is so big. I don't even remember how big they said it was. And then as we were wrapping up our tour, they gave us these one-of-a-kind coasters. And they're made from the interior of the same material they make for the Vanderhall. So just so you know your backstory whenever you want this. Troy!
All right. Troy.
You want him anyways. I drew it the first time too. And this Black Hills Vanderhall hat was just something they gave us when we bought the Carmel, so I did not pay for it, but
Yes, you did.
it's well sought after.
You did. For our pizza.
That's a $50,000 hat right there.
That's right. That's right. We gonna fight for that hat.
I really
Just saying.
messed this one up.
We toasted it. We bought the cube at the house. We're like, yeah, that's a.
Damn it.
All right. Thank y'all.